Black tie is one of those dress codes that makes a lot of men panic, and honestly, I get it. It's complicated, and especially if you're wearing a tuxedo for the first time, there's a lot to take in. With Christmas parties, galas, and balls coming up, it's important to show up properly. In this video, that's exactly what we're going to cover. I have 11 essential rules to follow for wearing a tuxedo that will ensure you look your best. Gentlemen, this is your guide to black tie. Hi everyone, I'm Nick and welcome to my channel where I discuss gents style and lifestyle. I make videos on a wide variety of topics on how to dress well and how to live well. So if that interests you, then click subscribe. Before we dive into the rules, I just want to explain what even is black tie. Black tie basically means one thing, a tuxedo. It's defined by its satin or grosgrain facings on the lapels, buttons, and usually a stripe down the trouser leg. It's more formal than your everyday suit, and it's worn in the evening. Now, there are different types of black tie that have come about in modern times. First is standard black tie. This means that you're expected to wear that full tuxedo outfit. Second is black tie optional, and this gives guests a little bit of wiggle room. A dark, very formal suit with a conservative tie is acceptable, but tuxes are still commonly worn. And then there's creative black tie, which keeps the basic framework of a tux, but lets you play around with color, texture, and accessories. In this video, we're focusing on doing standard or classic black tie properly, and then once you master that, then you can go on to bending the rules later. Okay, moving on to the rules now. Rule number 1, respect the dress code and buy a proper tuxedo. This is a non-negotiable. Wear a tuxedo, not a black suit or any other kind of suit. They might look similar in photos, but they're completely different. A tuxedo is evening wear, and like I said in the previous section, it has satin or grosgrain lapels, covered buttons, and usually a stripe down the trouser leg. Whereas a suit uses the same cloth everywhere with plain buttons and no stripe. If the invitation says black tie, show respect by wearing a real dinner suit, not your work suit in disguise. Rule number 2, keep colors classic, not creative. Again, we're talking about standard black tie here. If you're not used to wearing black tie, the safest and most elegant move is to keep it classic. That means a black or a midnight blue tuxedo with a white shirt and a black bow tie. Midnight blue often looks deeper and richer than black under evening lighting, which is why Bond and old Hollywood swore by it. White dinner jackets can work too, but they're traditionally worn for warm climates or summer events, and they're usually paired with black trousers. Unless the invite specifically says creative black tie, skip the bold colors, any wild patterns, and any statement jackets, and stick with a timeless tux because it will always be better than trendy. Rule number 3, choose the proper lapels and style. Your lapels are one of the quickest tells of a real tux. For black tie, you want peak or shawl lapels only. Peak is sharp and powerful, shawl is smooth and elegant. What you want to avoid is a notch lapel. That will just make your jacket look like a slightly shiny business suit. And in terms of style, the classic is a single-breasted, one-button jacket. It creates a nice, clean, deep V that looks great on almost every body type. Double-breasted can also look incredible if you know what you're doing. For vents, on the back, you either want to go with no vents or double vents. Don't do a single vent because that looks more casual. Rule number 4, wear a true black tie shirt. Your shirt shouldn't look like something you'd wear to the office. For black tie, you want a crisp white evening shirt with a few key details. Go for a turn-down collar or a subtle wing collar, never a button down. The front can be pleated, piqué, or a textured bib, but it should feel dressier than a plain business shirt. You'll usually have French cuffs for cufflinks and either studs or a covered placket instead of visible buttons. Whatever you choose, just no colored shirts, contrast buttons, or anything with a stretch and shine. This next one is an important one, and a lot of men mess this one up. Always tie your own bow tie. Nothing kills a black tie look faster than a stiff, perfect little pre-tied bow tie. A proper evening bow tie should be self-tie. First, it simply looks better. The slight asymmetry gives it some character and proves you know what you're doing. And second, at the end of the night, there's nothing more elegant than loosening it up and letting it just hang around your neck. Also, the pre-tied ones make you look like a cheap stripper. I have mine right here. This is what it looks like. And it might take you a few attempts to learn how to tie it, but it's not that difficult. You just need to practice. Bow ties come in all different shapes and sizes, so you do have some choice here. Number 6 is cover your waist. One of the biggest giveaways of a bad black tie look is that big triangle of white shirt showing between your jacket button and your trousers. In proper evening wear, your waist should always be covered. Now you have two classic options, a waistcoat or a cummerbund. A waistcoat should sit low and sleek. A cummerbund like this one should sit at your natural waist with the pleats facing up, which were traditionally used to catch ticket stubs. Number 7 is wear the correct trousers. Tuxedo trousers may look simple, but they have their own rules. First, they should match the jacket cloth and usually have a satin or grosgrain stripe running down the outer seam. Tuxedo trousers should never have belt loops. The ideal option is to wear suspenders like these, meaning you'll need trousers with suspender buttons. Don't use clip-on suspenders. Or you could also do side adjusters. And the pant rise should be high enough to meet your waist covering, either a cummerbund or a waistcoat. Number 8 is to wear proper shoes. Ideally, you're wearing black patent leather Oxfords or very well polished black calf Oxfords or hole cuts. You could also do opera pumps, but you'll rarely see these. Your shoes should be slim and plain and formal. Don't wear brogues or chunky shoes or loafers unless the dress code is black tie creative. Socks matter too. Go for thin black dress socks. Don't wear patterned socks. Rule number 9 is to keep the details refined. Black tie is all about the small details, and this is where studs and cufflinks come in. Instead of the basic plastic shirt buttons, you'll use a set of shirt studs, usually in black onyx or mother of pearl, and I have my set here. This is what the studs look like. Your cufflinks should be elegant and understated, so go for silver, gold, or black, not novelty shapes, and match the metal to your watch and your studs. Similar to number 9, rule number 10 is to keep the pocket square simple. The pocket square in black tie isn't there to make a statement, it's there to finish your look. The most elegant choice is a plain white pocket square, ideally in linen or fine cotton and folded neatly. And last one, rule number 11 is to wear a discreet dress watch. If you're going to wear a watch with black tie, it should be a slim, discreet watch, something that slips easily under your cuff and doesn't dominate your wrist. Go for something with a simple dial and a black leather strap or a very understated metal bracelet. What you want to avoid is the chunky diver, digital watch, or smartwatch. One last honorable mention before we finish up. If you're buying a formal tuxedo, go to a proper suit store, not a fast fashion store. It's worth the investment and it makes a big difference. And speak to someone that works there because there's a few other small things that I didn't cover. Gents, now you know the rules so that you can show up to your formal events looking sharp and proper. If you are curious about other dress codes, I did make a full video breakdown on the most common dress codes. I'll link it in the description below. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and comment below if you have a black tie event coming up. Thanks for watching.